Hey guys, Sunday's almost over, weekend's almost over. I really hope, sorry, hope you had a nice one. Today's topic again is gonna be more of a psychology one, but it is related to spell work because everything is, it's all related to each other. So we're gonna talk about something that I have sort of talked about before and told you not to do it, but I kind of wanna explain it to you better so you can understand maybe why you're doing this, why you're trying to do this, and all of that stuff. Again, this is not to judge any of you. It's something that a lot of people do. I'm going to explain why. And it's not something that's not common or something particularly bad, but it doesn't work. So that's why I'm talking about it. So, this is when you are playing the health card with your ex. What do I mean? So, a lot of people after the breakup will be like very desperate and, yeah, in victim mentality, and that's all normal because how are you going to be happy? You just stayed without the person you love. No judgment again. And out of that desperation, you're going to try to make them talk to you, and then a surprisingly big number of people will tend to either make up they are ill, or if they do have some sort of sickness, they're going to say it gotten worse. Or maybe they do get a bit sick and, they just complain about it. Some people will also say they want to kill themselves and things like that. So, where is this coming from? I'm going to start first by explaining why you're doing it. So basically, you definitely want to achieve contact, and you want them to feel sorry for you so they would talk to you. And so, but your ultimate goal is for them to go back to you. They will not go back to you by feeling sorry for you, okay? Sorry for laughing. It's actually not funny, but they won't. Why are you doing this? Why do you even have the urge to do this? So it's obviously a form of manipulation, but where is it coming from? So I'm going to tell you exactly where it comes from. Like everything, this also comes from your childhood. So you remember, you're not consciously doing it because of this. You have to be aware of that. It's your subconscious. So your subconscious remembers that when you were a kid, your mom or your father or your caregivers, whoever you grew up with, would take extra care of you. So when you were ill, they would like forgive you about all the naughty things you did, and you will kind of get special treatment, and everything would be okay, and they would like be caring and loving and all of that stuff. And now you're trying to do the same with your ex, because how we behave towards our love partners and kind of our love dynamic is actually very much has very much to do with our childhood and with our caregivers, parents, whatever you want to call them. I mean, not everybody grew up with their biological parents, so you know let's just say parents just for the sake of the video, okay? So it's I know it sounds like, to those of you who are not that familiar with psychology, it sounds like, no, what are you talking about? But yes, it is. I know it sounds a bit, messed up, but that's how it is, okay? And if you don't believe me, you can research it. Um, but you don't have to, because that's how it is. Anyways, so your subconscious, when you were a kid, your subconscious is filled with like stuff like that, and it kind of remembers what worked back then, and it's trying to kind of implement those things right now. The thing is that, when we're ill, yes, people do treat us better in general. And, when we're in a relationship, when we're ill, the other person is extra nice to us and caring. But after a breakup, It's the same thing as you telling your, not so close friend that, oh, I'm having some health issues, and they're gonna say, oh, I'm sorry, what's wrong, and everything, but that's gonna be it. Nothing extra is gonna happen. So basically, this is why you are doing it, because it's a learned behavior from childhood, and you get triggered and you try it out. However, the thing is, you're trying to get the ex back, aren't you? The most you're gonna do with this is you're gonna get some texts, you're gonna get some conversations, because I'm assuming your ex is not a person made of stone. They will feel sorry for you. You're gonna get some sympathy. Yes, definitely, most likely. Sometimes also no, because a lot of them will actually know that if you're lying, that you're lying. Yeah, they're gonna know what's going on. I know you think they're not. It's very cunning, but they most likely will. And maybe even the ones that will kind of tell you, I'm sorry, I hope you get better, they will also kind of suspect that you're lying, because it's pretty transparent. I'm gonna tell you, like, if after a breakup someone gets like really sick, um it is a bit suspicious, and yeah, they're probably gonna know. But even if they don't, the most you're gonna get is some conversations about your health. You're not gonna get them back like that. It doesn't work. No, it doesn't work. It does not work at all. And I think that a lot of people have tried this, and I don't think it worked for anyone, not in the long run. So, what you need to do is stop the little shenanigans, stop the little manipulations. It doesn't have to be about health, it can be something else. Where you're trying to manipulate them, try to make them to react to a photo or something, whatever you're doing, it's not gonna work. So, what you need to do is change your energy. Change your energy from being desperate, because by doing these little shenanigans, you're just kind of showing that you are desperate, that you are in victim mentality, and that's what you're doing with this. I know you think you're kind of doing something extra, but you're not. And now, especially if you have spells going, there is no need for shenanigans. Do you believe in magic or not? Do you trust that it can work or not? So why are you trying to extra manipulate things? There is no need. All you need to do is change your energy. Get out of the victim mentality. Work on yourself. You don't need to do a single thing towards them. At least not while you are in victim mentality. When your energy gets better, you can reach out. Magic is not about no contact. No contact. You probably heard about no contact and how it works. Because there are relationship coaches that always say you have to stay no contact. Now, the thing is that even if you are in no contact and you are not, trying to manipulate things, your energy can still be very needy and desperate. And you need to work on your energy, not on no contact. And if your energy changes, you can reach out. Nobody is forbidding it, and it's gonna be most likely successful because your energy is gonna be improved and you're gonna be attractive to your ex again. But if you reach out of the place where you are in victim mentality, it's not gonna work. And that's simply what it is. Forget about no contact. No contact is not our rule. Our rule is change of energy. That's what we need to do. And contact is not forbidden. And if you are in contact, like in regular contact, you stayed friends or whatever, that's okay. You don't have to go no contact. What you need to do is change your energy. That's what you need to do. And don't do any of the stupid mistakes, like, begging, trying all sorts of manipulation techniques and stuff like that. So don't be needy and don't be desperate. Not energetically and not in your actions, your words, your texts, whatever. So that's the only thing, and that's it. It's simple as that, and yet so hard to do. I know. but you can do it, trust me. So many of clients have done it, so many of clients have been so successful, so many have so much great movements. So you can do it as well. You absolutely can, trust me. I've done it too in the past. It's doable, it's very much doable. I used to be a very anxious person, and a person that would obsess about someone after a breakup and do all the mistakes. I don't mean like all of them, but all of them energetically. Yes, absolutely all of them. Like I would obsess, I would overthink, I would replay events, all of those stuff. And by replay events, I mean the negative ones. You can definitely remember the nice things. It's no problem. That is basically how you do it. That's what you need to do for the spell to work properly, and nothing else. No need to manipulate anyone. No need to make up an illness. Okay, guys, please don't do that. It will not work. And the person's gonna know you're lying most likely, and they're gonna think, "Wow, this person is really crazy," and I'm so glad we broke up. That's what they're gonna think. I have to tell you the truth. That is what they're gonna think. They're not gonna think, oh, now I have to go back to them because they're ill. And would you even want someone to go back together with you just because you are ill? They don't want it. They don't want it, but they're doing it because you're ill. I mean, would you really want that? Is that really what you want? No. You want them to want you for you, not for your illness. So why are you doing this? Stop it. Okay? Just don't do anything like this. There is no need. And I know that a lot of people don't understand what I'm talking about, and they're like, why do I need to work on myself? Why do you need to focus on other stuff? If this is what I want, this is what I'm lacking, this is what I'm missing. Because that's how the energy works, and I don't make the rules. I don't. Uh, that's just how it is. And I guess the reason why it is like this is for the universe to remind you how important you are and how much you should focus on yourself and grow in every single aspect, in every single way, because this life is about growth, about spiritual developing. It's not about, manipulating someone. And if you want someone back, that is not the way to go. So I'm aware that a lot of people want to manipulate someone, want to dominate someone, want to force someone. There's all kind of people, but I'm not talking about those people. It's their own, it's their right, it's their own free will. I'm telling you what's good for you. It would be good for them as well, but again, we are not focusing on the negative. We are focusing on the positive. Always remember that. So I hope this little rant helped someone. And yeah, bye guys. Have a nice week.